बना है शॉक प्रूफ। हमने इसको 3G फोर्सेस सारे एंगल से प्रोवाइड करके एज पर एआई स्टैंडर्ड्स हमने इस बैटरी को टेस्ट किया है। तो दिस बैटरी इज शॉक प्रूफ। तो ये जब 3 पैरामीटर मिलते हैं, एक IP67 बैटरी बन के आती है जो कि हमको लगता है कि इसके अंदर कोई भी प्रॉब्लम आने के चांसेस बहुत बहुत ज़्यादा कम है। और इस बैटरी को इंजीनियरिंग करने में हमने लगभग 1.5 साल का टाइम लिया है और कोशिश ये की है कि प्रोडक्ट जब मार्केट में जाए तो कोई भी कंप्लेन ना आए।
एक बैटरी साइकिल टर्म होता है कि अब हम किसी भी व्हीकल को एक लिमिटेड टाइम तक चार्ज कर सकते हैं, जैसे कई बार 10,000 हुआ, 9,000 हुआ। इसका भी कोई बैटरी साइकिल है आपकी बाइक का?
इस बैटरी का जो डिज़ाइन लाइफ है वो है 1,00,000 किलोमीटर, जितना आई थिंक कोई भी टू व्हीलर नॉर्मली नहीं चलता है। और जो इसकी वारंटी है, जो उसकी हम रिप्लेसमेंट वारंटी दे रहे हैं, वो है 50,000 किलोमीटर फॉर ऑक्सो एंड अनलिमिटेड वारंटी फॉर 4 years फॉर ऑक्सो एक्स।
एक नई चीज़ जो मैंने नोटिस की है कि आपने मोटर रियर व्हीकल में दिया है, तो इसके पीछे क्या है? एक क्योंकि जो आपका ग्राहक है उसके दिमाग में एक टेंशन होगी कि अगर बाइक को पंचर भी बनवा रहा है तो उसको पूरा निकालना पड़ेगा, मतलब इसके पीछे का क्या है?
इसके पहले एक सबसे बड़ा एक रीज़न है, वो है इंस्टेंट टॉर्क। मतलब आप जब व्हील में मोटर लगाते हैं तो आपको इस गाड़ी का जो टॉर्क है वो है 200 न्यूटन मीटर, जो कि इन व्हील टॉर्क है। मतलब जब आप पिकअप इसको देंगे तो इमीडिएटली आप इसको किसी भी फ्लाईओवर पे या किसी भी चढ़ान पे इसको चढ़ा सकते हैं। क्योंकि इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल के साथ लोगों का एक कंसेप्ट रहता है कि यार 2 आदमी बैठ जाएंगे तो ये चल नहीं पाएगी, चढ़ नहीं पाएगी। तो उसको दूर करने के लिए हमने इन व्हील हाई टॉर्क मोटर को डिज़ाइन किया है, जो कि हमने व्हील में लगाई है, जिसमें कि कंप्लीटली वाटर प्रूफ एंड डस्ट प्रूफ। इस मोटर को जो हमने बनाया है वो है वाटर प्रूफ एंड डस्ट प्रूफ। तो इससे आपको जो इंस्टेंट टॉर्क मिलता है वो आपको जो मिड मोटर होती है उसमें उतना हाई टॉर्क इंस्टेंटली नहीं मिलता, उसमें टाइम लगता है। प्लस जो एफिशिएंसी है, जब आपने चेन हटा दी, बेल्ट हटा दी, इसकी मेंटेनेंस, उसकी एफिशिएंसी का कोई सारा चीज़ें गायब हो गई। मतलब आपने सारे सिस्टम को सिर्फ एक मोटर के अंदर कन्वर्ट कर दिया। तो दिस इज़ मोर देन 92% एफिशिएंट मोटर। जबकि आपका जो इंजन जिसमें आप पेट्रोल बाइक चलाते हैं उसकी इंजन की एफिशिएंसी लगभग 25 से 30% होती है।
अभी जब आपकी बाइक लॉन्च हो रही थी तो हमारे व्यूअर्स कमेंट बॉक्स में ये पूछ रहे थे कि हमारे शहर में कब आएगी
जी।
मतलब राजस्थान हुआ और बाकी जगहों पे भी हुआ, तो आप 150 डीलरशिप पर इसे लेकर जा रहे हैं, ऑनलाइन भी इसकी बिक्री हो रही है, तो इससे आपने टीयर 1 के लिए, मेट्रो सिटीज के लिए भी किया है कि और भी शहरों के लिए?
नहीं है, हमने इसको लगभग अभी 12 स्टेट्स के अंदर हम इसको सेल करेंगे, जिसमें टीयर 1, 2, 3, 4 सारे टाउन्स वगैरह सब कवर होंगे। उन 12 स्टेट्स का लिस्ट हमारी वेबसाइट पर अवेलेबल है। मोस्टली साउथ में अगर मैं बात करूँ तो तेलंगाना, आंध्रा, वेस्ट बंगाल, महाराष्ट्र के अंदर ही मिलेगी। नॉर्थ में पंजाब, हरियाणा, राजस्थान, गुजरात, यूपी वेस्ट एंड MP के अंदर ही मिलेगी, और गुजरात डेफिनेटली वेस्ट के अंदर। तो इन स्टेट्स के अंदर अभी हम पहले फेज में इसको लॉन्च जो हमने किया है वो वहाँ पे इसकी बिक्री होगी। लगभग 12 स्टेट्स की हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट, हर सिटी के अंदर इस बाइक को हम सेल कर पाएंगे विद इन नेक्स्ट फ्यू मंथ्स।
दूसरा आखिरी सवाल, कंपनियां अपनी इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल को लॉन्च कर ले रहे हैं, लेकिन जब बात आ रही है डिलीवरी की तो वहाँ पे प्रॉमिस उनका मिस हो जा रहा है। तो ये कैसे, मतलब क्योंकि लोग भी ये जानना चाह रहे हैं कि आपने जो कहा है कि 1 अक्टूबर से आप इसकी डिलीवरी शुरू कर देंगे, तो क्या ये टाइमलाइन आप पूरी तरीके से तैयार हैं या अभी इसके लिए प्लान किया आपने?
इसका हमने एक जो हमारा थीम है वो है चेंज द गेम। मतलब हमने जो रेगुलर जो थिंकिंग है, जिस हिसाब से लोग काम करते हैं, उसको चेंज करने की कोशिश की है। इसका मतलब हम इस बाइक के प्रोडक्शन की तैयारी पहले ही कर चुके हैं। हमने शायद एक वीडियो में भी दिखाया था कि इस बाइक का ट्रायल प्रोडक्शन ऑलरेडी चालू हो चुका है। सारे कंपोनेंट सारे हम असेंबल करके इस बाइक को ऑलरेडी प्रोडक्शन कर चुके हैं, करना चालू कर चुके हैं। तो इसलिए हम लॉन्च करके फिर आपके ऑर्डर आने के बाद फिर हम प्रोडक्शन का सोचेंगे, ऐसा नहीं कर रहे हैं। हम प्रोडक्शन में जाके और फिर इसको लॉन्च करने के लिए यहाँ पर आए।
आखिरी सवाल, ये एक प्लेटफॉर्म आपको दे रहा हूँ, आपकी बाइक लोग क्यों खरीदें और आपकी बाइक से लोग क्यों न डरें, ये मैं आपको ही मौका दे रहा हूँ, आप खुद बताइए।
आप कोई भी बाइक खरीदते हैं पेट्रोल की, 90 से 95 हज़ार की एक बाइक खरीदते हैं, 1.25 लाख रुपए में अगर आप 18,000 किलोमीटर भी एक साल में चलाते हैं तो लगभग जो सेविंग आपकी होगी वो 36,000 रुपये की सेविंग इस बाइक में होगी विद इन 1 ईयर। वो कैसे होगी? इस बाइक को चलाने की कॉस्ट है लगभग 40 से 50 पैसा पर किलोमीटर, जिसमें 25 पैसा आपकी बिजली की कॉस्ट है, 25 पैसा आपकी सर्विस की कॉस्ट है। पेट्रोल बाइक को चलाने में 2.5 रुपये की कॉस्ट आती है, तो मतलब 2 रुपये की सेविंग। 18,000 किलोमीटर भी आप चलाएंगे इंटू 2 रुपीज़, यानी 36,000 रुपये की सेविंग है। तो यानी एक साल के अंदर अंदर आपकी इस बाइक की कीमत पेट्रोल से कम हो जाएगी। तो और इसकी बाइक की जो वारंटी है वो ऑलरेडी 4 ईयर्स तक की है। तो इसलिए आई डोंट थिंक कोई भी रीज़न है आपके पास आप पेट्रोल बाइक खरीदें।
और मैं पूरी उम्मीद करूंगा और शुभकामनाएं भी दूंगा कि आपको इस फेस्टिव सीजन का फायदा मिले और लोगों के लिए जो इस समय पेट्रोल के प्राइसेस से काफ़ी परेशान है उनके लिए एक बेस्ट ऑप्शन उनको मिले। थैंक यू सो मच।
Over the last decade, we accelerated India's energy independence. But we wanted to do more and revolutionize to a truly sustainable future. Motorcycles are big in India. They are a lifeline for millions.
Are you struggling to get views and
My friends from ET, I think, are present here. I just read an article a couple of days back by ET, which said India's electric vehicle revolution will be caused by 2 and 3 wheelers and not by Teslas. This is so true. And this is what we are doing here. Let me present to you our first built in India, built for India, engineered in India for Indians. First electric motorcycle, hop OXO.
Over the last decade, we accelerated India's energy independence. But we wanted to do more and revolutionize to a truly sustainable future. Motorcycles are big in India. They are a lifeline for millions. With India going electric, why should motorcycles be left behind? Yes, you are aware. You are ready to accept new technologies, but you have so many questions. Why are only scooters going electric? Why are EVs so slow? Why are EVs catching fire? Are they even designed for India? Why are they not tested enough? And what about the range? Where should I charge? We hear you. We hear you loud and clear. 75 weeks back, we started with a mission to build a product true to Indian values. Something that is a perfect balance of dreams, aspirations, and a hunger to grow. We present to you a true game changer. Introducing OXO, a motorcycle with an electrifying performance. Engineered to be robust and reliable, so you keep moving to chase your dreams. Powered by Hop's e-flow technology, riding a motorcycle is easier than ever. No clutch, no gears, no chains, no vibrations, and zero pollution. Doesn't matter how you ride or where you ride, from crowded streets to open highways, flyovers or mountains, from tight parking spots to water-clogged roads. OXO makes your everyday motorcycling easier. And guess what? Now you can go reverse too. Thanks to OXO's in-wheel high-torque motors, you are first off the line every time. Advanced lithium-ion batteries is key to OXO's lasting performance. Smart BMS and optimized cooling strategies keep high temperatures in check. The battery is OXO's heart. It delivers 150 plus kilometers range on every charge. And worry no more about the fire or the water. How about the brain? OXO's 32-bit ARM core controller is lightning fast. OXO is now connected to the internet. Hop Neuron technology enables so many intelligent features, from turn-by-turn navigation to right stance, or finding the nearest charger. Everything is now on your mobile. OXO is truly intelligent. Tested to run in every condition. OXO is designed to the highest standards of endurance and performance. With a large seat and a long base suspension, day-long riding is super comfortable for you and your family. OXO's combi braking system with regenerative braking will not only make you stop instantly, but will also recharge the battery. Charge it anywhere. Charge it everywhere. It just takes 3 hours to keep you running for 3 days. Unplug it and hop it. Just imagine the possibilities. With so many features and so much power, curate your own settings and listen to what that sounds like. And guess what? It just costs 25 paisa per kilometer to ride. This is the future. This is our answer to the next generation riding experience. This is how we change the game. Of OXO.
Do you guys like the video? So, what is so special about this bike now? How did we do it? What did we do it? What has gone behind the scenes is what I'm going to talk about in brief in today's 75 weeks back when we decided to build an electric motorcycle. We got a team of engineers, designers with us. And the first thing we did was to understand you. What do you want? What are those points or what are those factors? If we resolve them, you can change your mind and shift from your polluting ICE vehicles to an electric motorcycle. Now, what are those points? First, safety. I think the first thing which we realized through our surveys from the customer was that safety is of utmost importance. Second, robust. The product has to be ultra robust, means it cannot fail under any conditions, temperature, road, rains, any condition it cannot fail. It has to work all the time. Third, now performance and style. Now who doesn't want to look good on a motorcycle, right? So performance better than what you're driving today, and style which suits and which meets your requirement. A modern design. Fourth was high on technology. Like everybody has a smartphone right now, right? We are all high on technology these days. And consumers, people like you have told us that you want technology to be built in your vehicles also. So high on technology. And fifth, of course, we are Indians. And why not? Value for money. Whatever we spend, it has to be value for money. So these are the factors which we realize that we have to work on them, and then only we can make you shift from your current ICE vehicles to an electric vehicle. Now, if you see an ICE vehicle, there is petrol, right? You run your bikes on petrol. Unlike ICE vehicles, electric vehicles have a battery which replaces petrol, which is the most important part of a vehicle. Now, what we did on battery, the battery technology which has been built into this bike, we have tested, validated, and done R&D on cells and selected the most advanced 811 NMC technology cells, which are the latest cells available, and packed them into our battery. Second is a smart advanced BMS, which are battery management system, which protects this battery, which manages this battery. And third is complete tracking of this. 36 parameters of this battery are monitored every second from this battery. And this is how we make our battery technology. Now, all this we have done, right? But ultimately, kya nikla usse? You know, what came out of all this cells and BMS and parameters, this, that? What we have achieved are three things: a fireproof, a shock-proof, and a waterproof battery. When I say waterproof, we have tested our batteries for 30 minutes submerged in water. There is no reduction in performance. There is no trace of water found inside the battery. So we call it waterproof battery. So you can take this bike in rains, in water, under any conditions, and this will not have any issue. Second, Now, when we were making this presentation, people told us, यार हम भी सेल लाके बैटरी बना सकते हैं इसमें, there's nothing, cells लाए, बैटरी बनाई, बड़ा किया, ठीक है. Now, what is so special about this? What is special is a stationary battery and an automotive battery. Now, for an automotive battery, you are running it in a vehicle at probably 80, 90 kilometers per hour at different terrains. Sometimes there are potholes, it is getting shocks under different temperatures, sometimes it is raining. At that speed, that kind of stress, that kind of temperature condition, to survive that and give you continuous reliable performance is what is battery technology. So that is why we have made it shock proof. We have tested this battery with 3 times the forces which are required for a human to stay on this earth. 3G forces. We have tested that battery with 3G forces from all sides. And we have created a battery which is ultra robust. Flame proof. When I say flame proof or fireproof, we have tested this battery as per AIS standards, putting it on flame for 70 seconds. And there is absolutely no issue with the battery. Another important thing I would like to tell you is that there are new AIS standards now, which has been released, I think, 4 or 5 days back. And I'm happy to announce that we are ready to fully comply with those standards. Our batteries will fully comply with those standards. It has just been released 4 days back. Second most important thing is the motor. Now, ICE vehicles have an engine, belt, a sprocket, and the entire assembly. That entire assembly in an electric vehicle is replaced by a motor. What we have put in here is an in-wheel, high-torque motor. What it gives you is instant torque, up to 200 Newton meters. Now, that's a technical term. But what that gives you is a 92% efficient motor, unlike ICE vehicles, which are around 30% efficient. We are 92% efficient. It results in your ability to climb flyovers. Now, an acceleration which is unmatched. You will not find this kind of acceleration in most of the ICE vehicles. 0 to 40 km per hour in 4 seconds. An ability to climb any road in India. This is the testing which we have done for 24 degrees of inclination. This motor can climb this. Anybody has an idea what is the inclination of Indian roads? The flyovers, which you see on the Indian roads. Anybody has an idea? As per the Indian road standard, that is 4 to 6 degrees. We have tested at 24 degrees. So forget about any issues on driving on any road with 1 or 2 riders. Absolutely no issue. Another important thing for the motor is to be driving in water, dust environment. We've created a motor which is water and dust proof, IP67. So there is absolutely no problem if you take this on any Indian road, under any conditions. The third, the most important factor or the component of our powertrain is the controller. Now, controller is like the brain, which controls the power from the battery to the motor, how much, when to give. Our controller is based on our proprietary FOC algorithms. Now, what that gives us is another important factor in the controller is it gives dynamic regen. Now, regen, a lot of you have heard. Regen is something where if you put a brake, it gives power back to the battery. That is, I think, pretty normal. What we have put in here is dynamic regen. So you can choose through the app how much regen you want to put in the battery. These kind of technologies are not very common in electric two-wheelers. All that, it comes with OXO. The battery, the motor, the controller, all this makes our eFlow technology powertrain, the complete setup. All these features result in one of India's highest efficiency of the vehicle. We are happy to announce that we are 15% more efficient than any other electric vehicle. That means for the same battery capacity, you will get a higher real road range in HOP OXO. So what that means is an industry leading range of 150 kilometers per charge. Anybody here who rides more than 150 kilometers in a day on a two-wheeler ever? More than 150 kilometers. Anybody has done? Right? So this will cover your one day's journey by ease. So you will not have to worry about charging during the day. That is what we have put in the vehicle. Because we want to give you the right performance for this vehicle. This vehicle is designed and tested on Indian roads. Now, if you see each component which I've shown, this entire setup is built on a chassis, right? Which gives you the robustness, which I talked about in the first slide, the 5 parameters. Vehicle has to be robust, right? This is built on a chassis which is designed and engineered for Indian roads. 350 kg of payload you can take on this vehicle. 350 kg means one rider, two rider, or two rider with load. Absolutely no issue. So this has been designed. Second important parameter is suspensions, which gives the robustness to the vehicle. Because these take the shocks which come on the roads, right? Our suspensions are designed for Indian roads in collaboration with one of the leading auto component manufacturers. And these have been tested for more than 75,000 cycles so that you don't face any issue in this vehicle. Now, the third most important thing is comfort, right? When you drive a motorcycle, motorcycle is everyday use vehicle in India. It's a utility vehicle, it's being used everywhere. You need comfort for long rides. That is where the riding triangle comes in. We've optimized the sitting positions with ultra long seat, which gives you comfort for long rides. The next important thing is the ground clearance. We have 180 mm of ground clearance on this motorcycle. Now, what is 180 mm? It's a number, right? Just as a comparison, this is more than most of the petrol bikes which you drive today. So you don't have to worry about taking this bike on any kind of speed breaker in any city in India. Because you're already riding probably a lesser ground clearance bike. Now when you put all these components together, make it robust, you make it safe, you talk about performance, but it is all component level. What is important is to have the same safety and robustness and performance on the vehicle level. So we did an OXO sneak peek program, which is probably, right now we are the only EV company in India who's done this kind of testing on the vehicle before even the launch. People have launched the vehicles and then worried about testing and all those things. We have done 12 states, 75,000 kilometers of on-road testing has been completed on this bike even before the launch. So this is our sneak peek program which we have run across India. What this does is, this gives us feedback We went back to the drawing board, we took those feedback, we improved upon them, and we tested again. That is what we have done. So before the launch, before the delivery, we are ready with a product which is ready for you, right? Now, the next important part is high on technology. Smartness in the vehicle, right? So let me call on stage
As Ketan mentioned, there were 5 parameters which we were looking, which we got from our customers, you. We wanted to work upon those very aggressively. And when we thought about what are the features, what are the technology we might want to give to the customers, we do not want to bump the cost too much, but we want to give the best class features available today in the market to our customers. So that is where Hop Neuron gave birth. So the whole of the bike is a connected bike. So we have a VCU, which is also a telematics unit in itself, and that transmits data to our servers. We have other peripherals like the motor controller, the battery, which transmits data directly to the VCU, which transmits data directly to the server. So we have an interconnected loop where all of the data that is generated on the bike, how you drive, how the bike is performing, if there is any issue with the bike, we know that very well in advance. And the beauty of this hardware is we can build softwares and algorithms to enhance the performance of the bike even further. So the same motorcycle can be an enhanced performance segment, or can be, say, a good bike in the future without adding on to the hardware. Second thing we focused was the AID. So we have a advanced information display, which we call AID. It basically is the display which monitors and shows you all the relevant information which is available on the bike too. So you see we have the SOC marker, we have the battery temperature marker, we also have the range left. So most of the people in the electric vehicle segment worry how much far can I go with my vehicle, and that is something we wanted to solve by giving you a true range factor on the bike. That is why we have the range shown, we have other details. We also have turn-by-turn navigation built into the system. So you just need to drop off your end location in your app, and then your display will tell you how, where to take left, where to take right, all of those things. And then we also have alphanumeric strings, which take care of instructing the rider to probably for the errors, for other parameters which might be useful while riding. Against that, we also have all the type of errors, controls, and things which rider might want to use. The beauty of Hop Neuron was into the backend. So we have a proprietary AI engine which analyzes all of that data which is being collected with the bike and throws it out to the servers. What do we do with it? If we understand correctly how our riders are riding, how the vehicle is being used, what are the performance parameters that are being used mostly, what are the performance parameters that are being used less frequently, we modulate the bike accordingly. So say if a customer wants to use the bike in performance variant, right, more than the eco variant, what we might want to do is change the settings of the battery, change the settings of the controller so that the performance of the bike suits the need of that particular customer. We also do it using, we also enhance the service experience using the predictive maintenance, the regular OTA updates, the scheduling of service automatically without you even knowing it, and the person will say, call you and say if the service is due or not. So all of that is enabled because we get a host of data from the bike to our servers. We analyze them proactively, and our AI engine keep a track of it and makes a marker if there is any things to be done on the bike. Then, this is our customer digital interface, which we call Hop Neuron app. In our app, it is very easy to intuitive to use. You just log in, you scan the code with the VIN on the vehicle, then you go to the home screen, which tells you all the relevant information. How much savings have you done? How much distance have you traveled? What is the efficiency? Watt hour per kilometer, as we say in the industry. You can find your nearest charger, which will be installing very soon. You have the right summary when you have in the vehicle, so you can estimate what is my trip length, trip distance. Then if you can report issue. We can also have smart inspection where the vehicle can be analyzed throughout just by a click on your mobile phone, and the mobile phone will tell you if there's anything wrong with the vehicle. And then we also have vehicle control. So as Ketan mentioned, what we enabled is a dynamic region setting in a vehicle. What is it? So we can choose the level of region we want to keep in the motorcycle. So that increases your performance. By performance, I mean range, and also the experience of riding the motorcycle. High region, you'll get a one throttle riding behavior. Low region, you can have a low throttle riding behavior. Now, I will call my other co-founder, Nikhil, on stage.
Product, how we build it over last 75 weeks. Rahil was very instrumental in helping you understand the entire technology stack, how Hop Neuron is enabling the motorcycle. Now, I am here to tell you about where we stand today, how ready we are. Over the last year and a couple of years of work, we are almost very close to readiness, where we are opening the bookings from tonight at 999. So after this, we are already in production. Hopefully, we'll be starting the deliveries on 1st of October. Across 150 retail stores and 14 states, we'll be shipping our bikes starting from 1st of October. And bikes will also be available online. You can go to the website and place your order online. So I'll ask, I think enough of the conversations. Let me just get the motorcycles on the stage now. take over and
Yeah.
update on the pricing. So, okay. Come this side.
Give me the.
You need the clicker?
So we've talked about the 4 things out of the 5: safety, robustness, performance, and style, and high on technology. The 5th and probably a very important thing is value for money, right? At what price, what are the features, what will it come with this bike, and how does it justify for you to shift from your current ICE vehicles or petrol motorcycles to an electric one. Now when I say value for money, so we are launching 2 variants of this motorcycle right now. One is called OXO and second is called OXO X. Both come with the same powertrain, means you will get 150 kilometers of range in both. You will get a top speed of 90 kilometers per hour in both the motorcycles. You will get dual discs. You will get a 3.75 kilowatt hour battery. So all of that in both the motorcycles. But OXO X also comes with a turbo mode, which can be enabled through your mobile app, which will give you an acceleration of from 0 to 40 in 3.5 seconds and a top speed of 95 kilometers per hour. And also, OXO X will have the hop neuron inbuilt. All the features of hop neuron, whether it's the mobile app, remote diagnostics, over-the-air updates, 4G connectivity, the software, everything is inbuilt in OXO X. OXO and OXO X, this is the introductory price for both these variants. 1,24,999 for OXO. Battery warranty 3 years and 50,000 kilometers. OXO X is 1,39,999. Battery warranty 4 years, but unlimited kilometers for self-use. Hop neuron is included in OXO X. Now this is the price, but how does it justify that you are ready to switch? We need to show you the value for money, right? How does it justify? So let me just show you one small example. Now an equivalent petrol bike which you buy, which has dual disc and this kind of performance and these kind of features and looks, it will not cost you less than 95,000 rupees today on road, right, with all the road tax and all. Now Hop OXO is 1,24,999. State subsidies are additional, so this price will further reduce depending on the state where you are. So this is only counting for the FAME subsidy, that's it. And this includes GST. So any state subsidy which you get in your respective states will be further deducted, but we are not considering that. Let's say your state has 0 subsidy. So 1,24,999. Approximately 18,000 kilometers is what anybody would run in a year, approximately. Now running a petrol bike costs you about 2 rupees per kilometer for running, like 50 average and 100 petrol. So 2 rupees per kilometer and about 40-50 paisa for service, right? 2.5 rupees approximately. Electric bike will cost you about 50 paisa per kilometer. So you save 2 rupees per kilometer, including electricity and maintenance.